Hey, what's going on, guys? I've had a couple of strategy sessions with potential clients, and I'm starting to see a recurring theme, and I wanted to share this because I think you might find yourself in this same trap. So I talked with a guy the other day, and he had asked me if he could speak with some other agents that have worked with me that work at his company. And I get it. I understand. Yes, absolutely. And I also he wanted to take a look at the website and kind of dive into our agenda and what we do a little bit more, do a little bit more research. Hey, I get it. Everybody likes to do research. We want to be informed. We don't want to get sold. We want to buy. Nobody wants to get sold. And I'm not here to sell anybody. I hate sales pitches. I don't do them. I don't give them. I'm not a sales pitch kind of guy. I have a product and service that is valuable, and I want to share that value with you and tell you about our program. If it's a good fit, great. If not, that's okay too. I had 180 applications in the last 30 days of people that want to work with me. I don't need to convince anybody to do anything or twist anybody's arm or beg and plead for business. I don't need to. I don't have to, and I won't. I refuse to. I'm here to help people that want to work with me. That's my deal. So the guy says, you know, I followed up. Hey, I sent you all this information. Gave you some time to look over it. What are your thoughts? Where do we go next? He says, you know, I got that email and I just haven't had time. Had some staff turnover, had to hire some new people, I've been doing some training, and I put it in this file to get to, and that file of things to get to keeps growing. And I said, you know, I get it. So we dove into the program, talked to him about it a little more, and we discovered that what he's doing currently isn't getting him where he wants to go. He knows that. Plain as day, no argument. Can't deny that. Went through the program again, and it's what he's looking for. Can't deny that. Right? So he says, Sean, I think I really want in. What's the time commitment? How much time do I have to commit to this thing? I said, well, let me give you a story. I had a guy, I just sent an email out about his story. He's grossing an extra $2,000 a month, and he just completed the program this week. This week he had his 8th call with me, just completed, and making an extra $2,000 a month. Hadn't even put the full system into work, but let's just say he doesn't do any better than that. He just stays with an extra $2,000 a month in his pocket after working with me. That's $24,000 a year. How long are you going to be in this business? 10 years, $240,000, 10-year time frame. Let's just say 1 year, $24,000. How much time are you willing to invest over the next 8 weeks to make an extra $24,000? So I told him, hour a day you work with me. That's all you need, and you will make things happen. We will radically change your business. Okay, yeah, sounds great. Let me think about it for 2 weeks. Hey, sure, no problem. But before we do that, let me ask you, are you really going to sit for 2 weeks and think about joining my program and working with me? Are you really going to think about it for 2 weeks, or is this just another stall? Are we just kicking the can down the road a little further? The reason I say this is because we started the conversation on January 2nd. Today is February 18th when I had this conversation. It's been 6 weeks. 6 weeks since we started this conversation. 6 weeks you've known that what you're doing isn't getting you where you want to go. Even if you weren't aware of it until we talked on the phone, and you became aware that what you're doing isn't getting you where you want to go. You're not getting the return on what you're doing. It's been 6 weeks and you haven't thought about it yet. You haven't even looked at the resources you asked me to send you. So are you really going to look at anything in the next 2 weeks? I mean, really? Probably not. So how many things, I want to ask you, how many things are you putting in that file to get to later? Like, how many times are you going to kick the can down the road before you decide to just talk to a lady today? Well, I just want to make sure that I'm spending my money in the right place. It's a lot of money to work with you. Hey, I get it. I am expensive. I'm good, but I'm expensive. But you just told me you spent $900 on a billboard and you didn't expect any return on it. You didn't expect a lead to come through. It was to get your name out there. You spent $900 and had no expectations of returning any money back on that. You didn't really believe somebody was going to pull over on the side of the road and take your number down and give you a call and say, hey, saw your billboard, thought I'd give you a quote. You didn't think that was going to happen. You knew that wasn't going to happen. But you sunk $900 into something you expected no return on. How many of you continue to purchase internet leads month after month, spending thousands of dollars, and you've got the mindset that as long as I break even, I'm doing good? Where's that thought coming from? As long as I break even, you didn't get into business to break even, folks. So like, there's nothing else that you're going to do. Changing lead company providers isn't changing. That's not doing anything different. Mailing a different zip code isn't doing anything different than you've already done. Calling a new lead list, hiring a new dialer. These things aren't new. These aren't doing things different. Yet every single one of you that I get on the phone with, you want different results. And I don't understand how you come to that conclusion in your mind that you're going to continue to increase your business. You're going to continue to grow your business. And you want to point the finger at this agent producer. This producer's no good. I got to get rid of him. This lead company provides bad leads. It's the fact that you're stuck in the same mentality that you've been in for the last however long you've been in this business. Because let's face it, look back 5 years. What have you really done different? I want to help you. If you want to do something different and you really want to grow your agency and you want to be innovative and find a new way to generate better leads, I have the system that will help you get there, but you got to want it first. You got to stop lying to yourself that you're doing things different. Well, I'm on Yelp and I'm on Google Plus and I'm on LinkedIn and I'm on Facebook, but you're not generating any leads, so it's all for naught. What good does it doesn't make any difference. You can have every social media platform in the world, but if you're not generating leads from it, you're missing out. I gave you a stat the other day, 53% of people said they did business from a referral they got on Facebook. Yeah, you're telling me you have a presence on social media, but you're not getting any leads from it. Come on, folks, let's get real. Click the link. I want to talk to you.